Hi guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Rebecca and I just like to have fun playing with makeup. So this is my very first video. I'm just going to use stuff that I normally use to get ready. You don't have to necessarily follow anything I do because it may not necessarily work for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with my Smashbox oil primer for your face, because if you don't have a good base, it ain't staying on your face. Just a little bit, because it is oil. You don't want to make sure that you're not gonna put so much on there that if you already have oily skin that you break out or you look like somebody smacked you in the face with a pizza. That wouldn't be good. I like to put this especially in my dry zones, which are right here in my nose. For some reason, it's like a desert right there. Okay, the products that I primarily use are IT Cosmetics. I am a huge IT Cosmetics fan. It doesn't break me out. I have almost every product that they make, and it's relatively well priced. A few, I don't know, years ago I got into one of the deals that I saw on TV for the Bye Bye foundation, where you pick out so many options and they send it to you and you get it every 3 months, or you can change it so it's every 4 or every 5. And so I've been doing that forever. So if you could see my makeup case over here, I've got about 2 years worth of foundation just chilling like a villain in there. So I personally am in between the colors of light and medium. And with Bye Bye foundation, you don't need to use a foundation brush. It is recommended from the company to not use a makeup brush. You use your fingers. I know some of you are going to be like, oh, that freaks me out. My fingers are dirty. Just make sure they're clean. So what I do is I take a little squirt, and please excuse me, I just had shoulder surgery. This may look like horrible doing it. So I put a little squirt of the light on, and then I put a little squirt of the medium on, and I blend them together with one finger. And then I put dots all over my face, just like you would if you were going to be putting it on with a brush. And then you just blend it all in. This is a pretty full coverage. It doesn't have the yellow that I would really like to combat some of the oldness and tiredness in my face. Get rid of some of them blue undertones that I'm starting to get. You know, once you hit 35, everything just goes downhill after that. Make sure you get down here so you don't have that nice... Oh, hey, I forgot to do my neck and chest line. And as you can see, it's pretty good coverage. It's workable. It's buildable. So this is only one layer. If you want more coverage, wait a couple minutes. It's recommended to not get it on your lips like I did. Oops. Wait a couple minutes. Oh, look at that. A volcano is about to erupt on my face. Now, I have a lot of acne scarring over here. It does a pretty decent job of covering it up. That's one thing I really enjoy. But that's also where I put the remaining that I didn't use on my face. I put it over there, just to make sure that that's definitely covered. Because, well, oh my god. Oh, piece of ho-ho. You really don't want people seeing all that. Knowing that when you were 15 and 16 and 20 that you broke out every day and couldn't stop picking it. So, that was the Bye Bye foundation and a combination of the medium and the light. Next I'm going to use, I'm going to open it up. Ooh, new tube. Bye Bye concealer. I know that other makeup artists around this whole community is like, oh my god, this is the best stuff ever. There's a reason for that. It's the best stuff ever. So this is the light version. If I can get the seal off. Damn it. Can you get that? This one you can put on either with your fingers or with a makeup brush. So I'm going to use my Crown brush. It's a C224 oval concealer brush. As you can see, I use it a lot. My daughter's trying to get the wrapping off of it. How's it coming, babe? Not good? There you go. Thanks, honey. Same way. Take a little dollop will do ya. This is way more than I need, but I'm also going to use it for a little bit of my contouring. So, this is the light. It spreads really, really well, and they recommend, IT Cosmetics recommends that you kind of brush it into your hand so that it heats up and it spreads better. So we'll start here, do our V. I know you're thinking, oh my God, girl, that's so light. I'll fix it. Okay, I'm also going to take just a little dab. Put it there. Just kind of dab it in. Alright, now let's get to that contouring. Pooh Bear, can you get me the towels, the paper towels, please?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, there's a little too much. So we'll dab that off. And then I get out my Beauty Blender. Really, 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 really pound that in. Okay, once I get that relatively blended out, I am going to take everybody's favorite Coty Airspun. I've never used this one before. Look at that. I look like friggin' Rudolph with a white nose. Like, I've never used it before. I've had a hard time finding this where I live. It's not that I don't live in any place that's like big or anything. It's just everybody is running out of it. So I found it. We're going to try it. I don't bake quite the way other girls do. Simply because, well, I'm old and sometimes the baking catches my wrinkles and nobody wants to see that. So I got this in the translucent extra coverage. Woo! Okay. Let's take a little bit of it. Put it in the top. Grab that beauty blender that I used because it's good and ready. All right, now we let that sit. I love the puff. My grandma used to use that stuff, but I never understood what it was for. Oh, crap. There goes the beauty blender. Shit, I won't need it. All right. Then what I'm going to do is I have IT Cosmetics translucent powder. And just to kind of set the rest of my face, I'm going to take... Oh, where is my brush? The IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe 7 Complexion Perfection. It's got kind of a rounded edge, but it's good and soft. And if anybody's never tried these brushes, they're amazing. Just going to take it, rub it in, even out my face. Try to avoid the spots I put any of the Coty, just so that I don't wipe off any of my baking material. Ooh, there's a mess all over. Gotta clean up before the husband gets home. Alright. It's fine. It's all over me. Don't worry about it, Lil. Alright, next I'm going to go in and bronze in here. So I think what I will use today is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics. It's a mineral blush and it's Autumn Glow. It came in one of my Ipsy bags. It's a mineral. Tap it out. Just tap, tap, taparoo, happy. And then I'm going to take an angled blush brush. This is the Luxie 504 large angle. As you can tell, it gets used. Swirl it into my brush, tap it off. The angle works really well to get right in that area right there, where you want to get that nice and contoured face look. If anybody wondering what that is, it's my dog snoring. Apparently, he finds me boring. And then I just take the remainder of whatever's in there and kind of get up around the hairline. Lightly along my nose. There's no hiding this beak, so I'm not going to try and do anything amazing with it. Alright, then I have highlighters that I'm going to use. And I got to get my highlighting brush, which is... Where is it? Sorry. Here it is. This is the Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighter. And I get out my amazing Becca, that's me, in Moonstone. Just like, where has this product been my entire life? So, get it on my brush. Look at the glow there, baby. Get a little bit on the nose. Go over where we kind of highlighted so we can blush that all in. A little there. And then I bought that in a kit from Ulta, and it was 20 bucks. It's a smaller size, but a little bit'll do ya. And then I also, in that kit, it came with same color in a liquid, which is perfect. It's got that nice little dough applicator on there. A little bit on your nose. Ooh. Cupid's bow. A little bit there. A little bit under. And right across the top. Lift those eyebrows as high as you can, girl. Dab it in. Alright, and so that has set long enough. I'm just going to take the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush, number 6. I'm just going to get under there, wipe off the extra, and really, really blend in with that contour. Sorry, this is taking so long. Alright, next we're going to go on to our blush. And I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics CC Radiant Ombre Blush in Je ne sais quoi. It starts light, goes dark, hence the ombre. And then I'm going to grab the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe brush number 4, the French Boutique Blush. This was voted one of the #1 brushes in Good Housekeeping. It's an amazing brush. It's so big and so fluffy, but you still have total control over what you're putting on. Got a little bit more than I wanted. Just blend that in. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. On to the brows. I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. And it's in the color... Oh, it's the universal one, so there is no color. There's a spoolie on one end. Get those caterpillars into the shape you want. And then it comes out, and I know when you first buy it, it comes out in an angle. And the reason it's in an angle is so that when you go to draw, it's easier to do light pressure and make your own little hair strokes. Then I like to take it and just take my spoolie, make sure I get it all covered in there. Not a big fan of how this one turned out. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that off. There we go. Okay, for the eyes, I am going to break out the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. Beautiful colors, and they're all kind of matte. This makes them a little pearly. So if you want to go matte one day, you're fine. If you want to go pearly one day, there you go. And guys, I'm really sorry this is taking so long. I didn't expect it to take this long. So then I'm going to come in here, and I'm just going to do a very simple eye. Nothing crazy. So I am going to take... Oh... Nope, I don't want that one. I don't know what brand this is, but it's got a really fluffy part on one end and the more tapered. So I am going to use, for my crease, right here, Mocha. And I don't really need to build so much of a crease because I have a pretty good crease already developed. So I'm just going to lightly build it in. Oops, went too far. Go in, kind of make them as even as I can. Brush it kind of down. And then I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to take the Crown Brush Shadow and Crease Duet AC012. And I'm going to take the color Warmth and do this as an all over color for the rest of my eye. I'm also going to come back with the pointy end, and I'm going to take that Mocha, barely tap it in there, and get my under eye. Okay, and then, just because it's a little darker than I wanted, I'm going to take this Luxie 235 blending brush, and I'm going to put it in the Transforming Pearl, which is this one. The one that I said gives it a little bit of a shimmer. Kind of put it all over. Blend it in there. All right. Now for the piece de resistance. I gotta find it. Where's the mascara? Here it is. The Holy Grail. Smashbox Limitless Liquid Eyeliner Pen in Jet Black. Give it a shake. felt tip. Nice and easy to use. I'm not going to do too much of a wing. Just going to come a little bit off my eye. Maybe I do need to do a wing. That makes my eye look like it's frowning. Ah! Oh, snap! That's better. There. Tiny wing. Nothing major. I can never get my wings even. Never. It's a good thing I'm not a pilot because we'd be all over the place. Alright. Last thing. My absolute favorite mascara. IT Cosmetics Superhero. It has like elastic in it, and it also is a good boost of confidence for my daughter when she's having a bad day and she doesn't want to go to school. I tell her that superheroes don't cry, so we put on superhero mascara, and it works. She loves it, I love it, and we get out of the door on time. I'm gonna come in here, get as close to my eyelid as possible. Okay. Oops. And then just a little shimmer is all I want. I don't want a big lipstick thing. So this is Femme Couture Super Juicies in Sheer. Just a little bit of color. And there you go. Normally, when I'm not talking to anybody, this takes me 10 minutes to do in the morning. My hair's not done. Get this done, I'm out the door. So I hope you enjoyed my very first video. If you have any questions, feel free to PM me if you want, or just go ahead and put your comments below the video. Thank you and have a great day, guys.